Hi everyone, welcome back to Bible in a Year. My name is Natalie, and today we're on day 114. I'm so glad that you're here today. We're going to be reading out of Numbers chapter 1, Isaiah chapter 1, but only verses 1 through 17, and then Romans chapter 13, only verses 1 through 7, and then Psalm chapter 76, but only verses 4 through 9. So I'm very curious why they're stopping us in these chapters. Must be some good information that we need to sit on. So let's get started with the fourth book of Moses, most commonly known as Numbers, chapter 1. Here we go. Yahweh spoke to Moses in the wilderness of Sinai in the tent of meeting on the first day of the second month, in the second year after they had come out of the land of Egypt, saying, Take a census of all the congregation of the children of Israel by their families, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of the names, every male, one by one, from 20 years old and upward, all who are able to get out to war in Israel. You and Aaron shall count them by their divisions. With you there shall be a man of every tribe, each one head of his father's house. These are the names of the men who shall stand with you. Of Reuben, Elizur the son of Shadur. Of Simeon, Shelmiel the son of Zereshadi. Of Judah, Nahshon the son of Amminadab. Of Issachar, Nathanael the son of Zuar. Of Zebulun, Eliab the son of Helon. Of the children of Joseph, of Ephraim, Elishama the son of Ammihud. Why can't I say this? Let's start this over at verse 10. Of the children of Joseph, of Ephraim, Elishama, the son of Ammihud. Of Manasseh, Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur. Of Benjamin, Abidan, the son of Gideoni. Of Dan, Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai. Of Asher, Pagiel, the son of Okran. Of Gad, Eliasaph, the son of Deuel. Of Naphtali, Ahira, the son of Enan. These are those who were called of the congregation, the princes of the tribes of their fathers. They were the heads of the thousands of Israel. Moses and Aaron took these men who are mentioned by name. They assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their ancestry by their families, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of their names, from 20 years old and upward, one by one. As Yahweh commanded Moses, so he counted them in the wilderness of Sinai. The children of Reuben, Israel's firstborn, their generations by their families, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of the names, one by one, every male from 20 years old and upward, all who were able to go out to war. Those who were counted of them, of the tribe of Reuben, were 46,500. Of the children of Simeon, their generations by their families, by their fathers' houses, those who were counted of it, according to the number of the names, one by one, every male from 20 years old and upward, all who were able to go out to war. Those who were all counted of them, of the tribe of Simeon, were 59,300. Of the children of Gad, their generations, by their families, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all who were able to go out to war. Those who were counted of them, of the tribe of Gad, were 45,650. Of the children of Judah, their generations by their families, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all who were able to go out to war. Those who were counted of them, of the tribe of Judah, were 74,600. Of the tribe of Issachar, their generations by their families, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all who were able to go out to war. Those who were counted of them, of the tribe of Issachar, were 54,400. Of the children of Zebulun, their generations by their families, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all who were able to go out to war. Those who were counted of them, of the tribe of Zebulun, were 57,400. Of the children of Joseph, of the children of Ephraim, their generations by their families, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all who were able to go out to war. Those who were counted of them, of the tribe of Ephraim, were 40,500. Of the children of Manasseh, their generations by their families, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all who were able to go out to war. Those who were counted of them, of the tribe of Manasseh, were 32,200. Of the children of Benjamin, their generations by their families, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all who were able to go out to war. Those who were counted of them, of the tribe of Benjamin, were 35,400. Of the children of Dan, their generations by their families, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all who were able to go out to war. Those who were counted of them, of the tribe of Dan, were 62,700. Of the children of Asher, their generations by their families, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all who were able to go to war. Those who were counted of them, of the tribe of Asher, were 41,500. Of the children of Naphtali, their generations by their families, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all who were able to go out to war. Those who were counted of them, of the tribe of Naphtali, were 53,400. These are those who were counted, whom Moses and Aaron counted, and the 12 men who were princes of Israel, each one for his father's house. So all those who were counted of the children of Israel by their fathers' houses, from 20 years old and upward, all who were able to go out to war in Israel, all those who were counted were 603,550. But the Levites, after the tribe of their fathers, were not counted among them. For Yahweh spoke to Moses, saying, Only the tribe of Levi you shall not count, neither shall you take a census of them among the children of Israel. But appoint the Levites over the tabernacle of the testimony, and over all its furnishings, and over all that belongs to it. They shall carry the tabernacle and all its furnishings, and they shall take care of it, and shall encamp around it. When the tabernacle is to move, the Levites shall take it down, and when the tabernacle is to be set up, the Levites shall set it up. The stranger who comes near shall be put to death. The children of Israel shall pitch their tents, every man by his own camp, and every man by his own standard, according to their divisions. But the Levites shall encamp around the tabernacle of the testimony, that there may be no wrath on the congregation of the children of Israel. The Levites shall be responsible for the tabernacle of the testimony. Thus the children of Israel did, according to all that Yahweh commanded Moses, so they did. That is a huge army. That is a lot of people. I just think back to Sunday school as a small child, and Israel and the tribes in my Sunday school, they weren't any more than maybe 20 people per tribe. And so I'm always kind of taken back when they talk about thousands and thousands of people. That's huge. Okay, we're starting Isaiah chapter 1, verse 1 through 17. All right, this is the book of the prophet Isaiah. The vision of Isaiah, the son of Amoz, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah. Hear, heavens, and listen, earth, for Yahweh has spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knows his owner, and the donkey his master's crib, but Israel doesn't know. My people don't consider. Ah, sinful nation, a people loaded with iniquity, offspring of evildoers, children who deal corruptly. They have forsaken Yahweh. They have despised the Holy One of Israel. They are estranged and backward. Why should you be beaten more, that you revolt more and more? The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. From the sole of the foot even to the head there is no soundness in it, but wounds, welts, and open sores. They haven't been closed, bandaged, or soothed with oil. Your country is desolate. Your cities are burned with fire. Strangers devour your land in your presence, and it is desolate, as overthrown by strangers. The daughter of Zion is left like a shelter in a vineyard, like a hut in a field of melons, like a besieged city. Unless Yahweh of armies had left us, starting again at verse 9, unless Yahweh of armies had left to us a very small remnant, we would have been as Sodom. We would have been like Gomorrah. Hear Yahweh's words, you rulers of Sodom. Listen to the law of our God, you people of Gomorrah. What are the multitude of your sacrifices to me, says Yahweh? I have had enough of the burnt offerings of rams and the fat of fed animals. I don't delight in the blood of bulls or of lambs or of male goats. When you come to appear before me, who has required this at your hand to trample my courts? Bring no more vain offerings. Incense is an abomination to me. New moons, Sabbaths, and convocations, I can't stand evil assemblies. My soul hates your new moons and your appointed feasts. They are a burden to me. I am weary of bearing them. When you spread out your hands, I will hide my eyes from you. Yes, when you make many prayers, I will not hear. Your hands are full of blood. Wash yourselves. Make yourselves clean. Put away the evil of your doings from before my eyes. Cease to do evil and learn to do well. Seek justice. Relieve the oppressed. Defend the fatherless. And plead for the widow. All right, I can see why we had to stop there. Wow. That is absolutely fantastic. That is everything that I've been trying to say. God is done with all of that. He is done. We need to love him, and we need to love people. Seek justice. Learn to do well. All that other stuff, forget it. He's over it. He's done. Romans chapter 13. This is only 1 through 7. I'm a little scared. Here we go. Let every soul be in subjection to the higher authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and those who exist are ordained by God. Therefore, he who resists the authority withstands the ordinance of God, and those who withstand will receive to themselves judgment. For rulers are not a terror to the good work, but to the evil. Do you desire to have no fear of authority? Do that which is good, and you will have praise from the authority, for he is a servant of God to you for good. But if you do that which is evil, be afraid, for he doesn't bear the sword in vain, for he is a servant of God, an avenger for wrath to him who does evil. Therefore, you need to be in subjection, not only because of the wrath, but also for conscience sake. For this reason, you also pay taxes, for they are servants of God's service, continually doing this very thing. Therefore, give everyone what you owe. If you owe taxes, pay taxes. If customs, then customs. If respect, then respect. If honor, then honor. The country that I live in, United States, the land of the free, we are very vocal in our disagreement on what our taxes should be paying for. And I'm not allowing this channel to become anywhere. I don't want any political mischief on my channel. But that was a very interesting passage because, you know, you live in the country, you do what the government says, that's what you're going to do. And yeah, if you don't like it, leave. Psalm 76, 4 through 9. Yeah, okay. So, glorious are you and excellent, more than mountains of game. Valiant men lie plundered. They have slept their last sleep. None of the men of war can lift their hands. At your rebuke, God of Jacob, both chariot and horse are cast into the dead sleep. You, even you, are to be feared. Who can stand in your sight when you get angry? You pronounced judgment from the heavens. The earth feared and was silent. When God arose to judgment to save all the afflicted ones of the earth. Oh, he is so powerful. This chapter 76, my eye isn't working very well today. This chapter 76, I do not believe should have been broken up. So when we meet again tomorrow, while it's just going to be, the format is 9 to the very end, I'm not doing that. We're going to read the whole chapter. So there's your warning and heads up. And I do hope you come back. I've been a little chatty today, huh? Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me today. Boy, I sure loved those words in Isaiah. Wow, wow, wow. Think about those words. Think about your relationship with him. Have a talk with him today. And feel his agape love over you. He just wants you. He doesn't want all the works. all the rules. It's what's best for us, but that's not what he needs for our relationship. So have a talk with him today. And be sure to come on back tomorrow, because tomorrow we are going to read all of Psalm 76 and we'll be on day 115. Have a fantastic day, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.